This is Mrs. Fabiola Gaines. Did I say that right?
You did.
Thank you. She is from Hebni Nutrition Consultants. And let me tell you again, Hebni Nutrition Consultants is a community-based nonprofit agency formed to educate culturally diverse populations about nutrition strategies to prevent diet-related diseases. So that would be like hypertension, diabetes, heart disease. Okay, so we have the same mission as Hebni, because MESSA is very concerned about helping our members delay the onset or completely eliminate the possibility of these conditions. Now listen, the Hebni is HEBNI, and that is health education through behavioral nutrition strategies. Fabiola is a founding partner who serves as director of nutrition. Along with Ronice Weaver and Mrs. Gaines, they co-authored several wellness books, including the Soul Food Cookbook for people with diabetes, Slim Down Sister, Month of Meals, and Family Style Soul Food, Healthy Soul Food. And their newest third edition book to be released is with the American Diabetes Association. So give Miss Gaines a hand and welcome her to the platform as she talks to us and demonstrates healthy salads and unhealthy salads, good salads, bad salads.
Well, good. Is it morning still?
It's afternoon.
Afternoon, everyone. I bring you greetings from Orlando, Florida, where the temperature today was 90 degrees. You know, I have to throw that in when I live in Florida. Anytime I call my family up north, I always tell them what the temperature is here. But thank you so much for the invitation. I am a registered dietitian, and we are going to talk about salads today. A lot of times individuals use salads for weight loss, which is fine. But today we're going to talk about some strategies and tips that we can use to make our salads a lot healthier and a lot fulfilling for us while we're going through a weight loss journey, or if we just want to just eat healthy. So I have on my table all kinds of vegetables, but before we get started, I want to start with the salad dressings, because usually that's where we get into trouble. A normal serving for salad dressing is 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to show you what 2 tablespoons look like. This is a 2 tablespoon measure that I have. And I'm going to squeeze some. This is a light ranch, because this is usually the most popular salad dressing for everyone. So I'm gonna put it in my little cup here so you can see it. This is a serving size for your salad dressing. Now don't kill the messenger, but this is your serving size. Today I used a light ranch dressing. 2 tablespoons of this is 60 calories. If you use a regular ranch dressing, 2 tablespoons will equal 130 calories. So this is one way you can reduce your caloric content of your salad with your salad dressing. Now I want to make a special salad dressing that we use here at Ebony, and people rant and rave about it. We're going to start with a handful of spinach. And I'm using a blender. We're going to start with a handful of spinach. We're going to stuff it in our blender. You can put as much as you want, because spinach is high in vitamin A and vitamin C, and it's actually a superfood. To the spinach, I'm going to add apple juice concentrate. And to that, I want to use equal parts of balsamic vinegar and olive oil. just equal parts. To that, I'm going to add a little salt, just a little bit. And I'm going to add a lot of pepper because we want this to be flavorful. To that, I'm going to add Dijon mustard. I'm just going to put a squeeze in. That's usually about a tablespoon. To that, I'm going to add garlic. Now, if you like garlic, add a lot. If you don't like garlic, you can skip it. But I like garlic, so I'm going to add a lot of garlic to this. Now, we're going to put our lid on and we're going to blenderize this. Use white balsamic vinegar or use regular colored balsamic vinegar. All right, that's our first salad dressing. The next salad dressing I will make will be an oil and vinaigrette. We sometimes go to the store and we purchase balsamic vinaigrette, but it is so easy to make. We're going to use equal parts of olive oil, balsamic vinegar. Here go my garlic again. Y'all know I like garlic. And I have a salt-free vegetable seasoning that I'm going to add to it to give it some flavor. It's a salt-free vegetable blend. And I'm going to add some pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of honey. Because usually when you have acidic food, you want to balance it with a little sweetness. And this little gadget I love. You can get it from any home store and you just shake. That's my second salad dressing. So what we're going to do today is show you how to make salad shakers. And I'm going to show you two different ways of making it. Now, when I go on picnics and just gatherings outside, being a dietitian, you know I have to take something healthy. So what I usually do is do a salad in a bag. This is just a sandwich bag. And I put my greens in. I put my tomatoes, my carrots, my onions, cucumbers. I put some beets, chickpeas, and craisins. I Ziploc it, and I put it in the cooler. And I usually carry the salad dressing separate because we know if we pour it in there, it's gonna soften up the lettuce. So this is how I carry my salads. I'll make about 10 of them. And what's neat about it, you don't have to eat it in a plate. You just fold this back, pour your salad dressing in. Let me find my salad dressing. Pour your salad dressing in. Take it. Shake it up. Give your family member or whoever a fork, and we just eat right out the bag. When they're finished, throw it away. You're saving yourself on plasticware and so forth and so on. So I like this way of taking salads to picnics or gatherings that are outside. Now, one of the things that we like about salads as dietitians is because you can get a lot of nutrients from your salads. The only problem I have is when we use iceberg lettuce. There's really no nutritive value in iceberg lettuce because we want our salad greens to be as green as possible. And what I usually do with spring mix, I take spring mix and I mix it with romaine lettuce because I like crunchy. I like a little crunch in my lettuce, in my salad. The romaine lettuce will give you the vitamins, vitamin C and vitamin A that you need, but also give you that crunch. So what we're gonna do now is make our shaker salad. You can use a mason jar or any type of container. So I'm using just a plain old plastic container here. And the trick to this, and you can make it the night before if you're making it for work or you want to just carry something nutritious with you. The most important thing to remember is you put your salad dressing at the bottom. So I'm gonna use the spinach dressing that we just made. And I'm gonna pour it into this bowl so you can see it. This is really a delicious dressing. So I'm gonna put my 2 tablespoons in the bottom. But with this particular dressing, you can actually use 4 because 2 tablespoons are only 30 calories. How about that? Now you want to put your hearty vegetables. You want to put your carrots on top of the salad dressing. So you can see me. You're gonna put your carrots. All right, you're gonna put carrots. We're gonna put our cucumber, which is another hearty vegetable. We're gonna put our onions. And the reason we put the hearty vegetables is because with the salad dressing, we don't have to worry about them wilting. They'll just soak up all that wonderful flavor. Now, also, it's real important that you get a source of protein. Now, normally with my vegans and vegetarians, they like to use dried beans, and I love dried beans in my salad. So I'm gonna put chickpeas next. Then I'm gonna put kidney beans. Excellent sources of protein. Now, for those of you who are vegan or vegetarian and say that I would need some meat in my salad, you can use chopped chicken or you can just use a boiled egg. But what I would suggest with the boiled egg is put it on the side. And once your salad is made, cut it up and put it on top. Now, I'm gonna also use some beets. And I've chopped everything up small so it can fit into my container. Last but not least, I'm gonna put some tomatoes. And I like a little sweetness in my salad, so I'm gonna put some apples. And I'm gonna put a few mandarin oranges. Now, at the top of this salad is where you want to put the lettuce. So you want to pack it in there. We're gonna pack our lettuce in, and now we're gonna put the top on it. As Rhonda got through with the exercise, we should have did the salad because we're gonna shake. Shake, shake, shake. When you get to your destination, or if you're just making it at home, you want to shake it up. And by shaking it up, it gets all the salad dressing mixed in with your vegetables. And once you shake, we're going to open it up and put it in a bowl. Now, doesn't that look great? That's our salad. Plenty of beta carotene with our carrots, plenty of folic acid with our tomatoes and our dried beans, which are chickpeas and kidney beans. We have vitamin A there with our lettuces. And this is just a wonderful, wonderful salad that you can make yourself and still be on your weight loss journey. Because what I did with the salad dressing, I put 4 tablespoons, but that only came to 60 calories. And we know the vegetables we use are virtually very, very low in calories. So I would say this salad is probably less than 100 calories, and that will fill you up. Now, one of the things I do recommend when you go out to eat, or even when you eat at home, instead of ordering an appetizer, order a salad, because a salad will be lower in calories than an appetizer, but it will also fill you up. It'll satisfy you quicker than those cheese poppers or those chicken wings that you might order as an appetizer. And you're getting something 150 calories or less, depending on your salad dressing. So when your entree comes, what it will do, you're able to eat half of your entree. Instead of eating all of it, take the other half home and have for lunch the next day. And you walk out of that restaurant, or you walk away from your table full, and you know that you have a healthier meal than you would have if you had appetizer, salad, entree, dessert. And we're not going to talk about the drink. So think about that when you eat out. Order a salad instead of chicken wings, onion rings, things that they might have on the menu for appetizers. And order the salad, have your entree, and I might even let you get away with a dessert. If you hold up one finger, that's the size of your cake slice. I am so glad that I am virtual, because people will start throwing stuff at me right now. If you hold up 2 fingers, that's the size of your slice of pie. Not this size, but this size. And the reason we say that is because I didn't tell you you could not have cake or pie. The only thing I did was restrict your portion size. This is the size for your slice of cake. This is the size for your pie. Don't kill the messenger, okay? Don't kill the messenger. It is so important that we consider those tips, especially if you are on any type of weight loss journey, because we don't want to set you up to fail. And by setting you up to fail is to say, you can never eat cake, you can never eat pie. Because can you go the rest of your life and do that? My answer to that is no, because I got to have my slice of Godiva cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. That's my favorite. So what I do is just cut it in half. I don't deny myself, but I cut it in half and have it. Now, when you look at salad greens, I want to talk about that a little bit. I like the spring mix because you get a mixture of all different types of greens. To this, you can add kale. Let's talk a little bit about kale. Kale It's high in vitamin A and vitamin C. But kale can be a little tough. So if you don't beat it up or slice it real thin, it can be very hard to digest. So my tip for using kale is to boil some hot water, add a little bit of salt to the water, and take the kale, dip it, and bring it out. I don't want you to let it sit for a minute or even 5 seconds. You dip the kale in the hot water, you bring it out, and you put it in a cold water bath. That gives your kale flavor, and it, I guess you can say, reduce some of the fiber that's in it, where you can easily digest it, and then you can put it into your salad. The cold bath is the trick because you're shocking it. You're stopping it from cooking. So once again, salted water, in, out. That's how you want to do the kale. If you don't want to do that, you need to slice it and beat it. So if the kids made you mad that day and you're making you a kale salad, this is a way to take out your anger, is to beat up that kale. Then put it in your bowl of salad and enjoy it. But the greener your salad is, the better for you. Folic acid, vitamin A, vitamin C. Kale is a superfood. Beets are a superfood. We just have varying superfoods here. Our red peppers are superfoods. So it's just real important that you incorporate all of these different foods into your salad, because that's the quickest way of getting your daily supply of vegetables. When you look at my plate, our daily supply of vegetables need to be 3 servings, and you can easily get that in your salads. Just remember, it's not just lettuce and tomatoes. That's not a salad to me. You got to have your carrots, you got to have your onions, you got to have, I even let you have some craisins. Craisins, your apples, your beets. That is a salad. Now, the bad salads come when we look at iceberg lettuce and tomato, and we put some chopped chicken on top of it. All we get there is actually some protein and a little lycopene from the few tomatoes that we might add to that salad. You can take that same salad, use the baby spring mix, throw some kale in it, so some arugula in it, and I like romaine lettuce to give you that crunch, and take your serving of chicken. Your serving is the size of the palm of your hands. If your chicken breast or whatever, chicken thigh, whatever you might be using, it's go past your fingertips, too much. You need to cut it in half. And you take that 3-ounce portion and you chop it up. Even if you wanted to use salmon, same thing. Even though we know salmon is a healthier alternative, but we can get too much protein in our chicken, in our green salad, if we use a big old hunk of salmon. So our salmon portion needs to be the size of the palm of our hands and that thick. You chop it up and put it on top of your salad, which is great. Now, the next question I usually get asked, can I eat a salad for breakfast? My answer to that is yes. If you feel you want to eat a salad at breakfast, you can have it. Put the same greens along with the same vegetables and put you some chicken on top of it. Great breakfast. We get hung up on breakfast food. We want to break the fast, but we want to break the fast as healthy as possible. And if you want a salad for breakfast, go for it. All right. Now, the next thing I would like to say before I close is I want to go back to this salad dressing. The salad dressing was really easy to make, and I really wish you could taste it. When we make it in our classes, you're seeing part of our kitchen. We have test kitchens all in our office because we teach cooking classes to our community, because it's all about cooking healthy. And it's also all about making sure the food is flavorful, because we don't want our food tasting like grass. We want it to have a lot of flavor. And that's what we do when we make our own salad dressings. When I have a class make this salad dressing, the first thing they say is, do I have to put that much spinach in it? Yes, because the spinach is the superfood of that salad dressing. So once they make it and they taste it, I have to continually make copies of the salad dressing, because it's really a flavorful salad dressing, and it doesn't have as much fat, salt in it, so you can use a little bit more. One of the tricks I use with my regular salad dressings, like my regular ranch, my regular blue cheese, I personally like a wet salad. And in order to get it wet, most people add more and more salad dressing to your salad to make it wet. The trick to making it wet is red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar. What I do, I put the vinegar on my salad first, then I use my 2 tablespoon serving of, let's say, regular blue cheese. And I put that on my salad and I mix it all together. And what happens? The vinegar allows me to make sure every leaf is wet. That's how I like my salad. Every leaf must have something on it. So in order to not have the fat and the calories that you can get from regular salad dressings, the vinegar stretches the salad dressing out, gives me a lot of flavor, and I'm satisfied with that particular salad. When you look at light salad dressings, if you're buying commercial salad dressings, be sure to look at the nutrition fact label, because that label will tell you everything you need to know about that salad dressing. Calories, serving size, the amount of fat grams that are in there, the amount of sodium. And when you look at salad dressings, you really want to look at your calories, you want to look at your fat grams, and you want to look at the sodium. If you're on any type of high blood pressure medication, you want to make sure the sodium is as less as possible, if that is the salad dressing of your choice. Try to find an alternative, whether it's ranch or blue cheese, or even the balsamic vinaigrettes can get pretty high in sodium. But the vinaigrettes are so easy to make that I really encourage you to make your own vinaigrette and just store it in a jar. And you'll be pleasantly surprised how tasteful and how flavorful your vinaigrette is, comparing that to a store brand or a name brand. So be sure to look at the nutrition fact label when you're looking at any type of salad dressings that you purchase commercially, because that will save you on your calories and that will save you on your weight loss journey. So as we look at all the vegetables that we put in this particular shaker salad, I do want to encourage you to use the shaker method, or just put your salad greens in a plate and incorporate all the vegetables and fruit that I have here. And you'll have a wonderful salad that will satisfy you and will make you feel full. Yes, Rhonda, I saw you waving.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to cut you off. I just was stretching my arm.
Oh,
No, but
okay.
I want to make sure we get all the questions answered. You know what? I was being funny with you. When you start, anytime you start limiting desserts, you started first you had one finger, then two finger. You lost a lot of fans with that. You know?
That's why I was glad I'm virtual, because they're throwing their shoes at me right now.
Right. I thought she's safe because they can't reach her, but she's less than a happy hour right now.
Hey, I'm a long way from y'all, so I can't.
Okay, so wonderful. I'm so hungry. That salad is so delicious. We're all sitting here. Usually when we do this conference, you know, when we're in a conference room, lunch is being served right now, and we could usually anticipate eating a great salad, but today we can't. We can only look at it through the screen. But I do have some questions in the chat room. Somebody took the spotlight off of you and put it on me, put it back on you. Let's see. Okay. Now, Fabiola, will you be able to share the recipe to that salad dressing with us?
Be happy to.
Wonderful.
I'll send it to you, Rhonda.
Thank you, thank you. And we'll put it on our website for those of you who are in the room looking for that, and possibly attach it to the email we'll send out with the recording. Let me go down here.
Ronice is in the room with me. She's getting ready to send it to you right now.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you. Are those beets raw, cooked, or pickled?
They are cooked and they're canned beets. You can use pickled beets, which usually what I like to use, but I like canned beets also.
Okay, fabulous.
The fresh beets will be a little bit hard to digest if you're using any type of, unless you shred it. You would need to shred the fresh beets to use them raw. But I like between pickled and cooked.
Okay, I think we need a distinction. Did you use apple cider vinegar or balsamic?
I use balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
Balsamic vinegar gives you more flavor. The white, it comes in white and it comes in dark. I like both of them.
Excellent. And really, I don't know how many ingredients there were, and I know you're going to send us a recipe, but what exactly was in the dressing?
Spinach, fresh spinach, garlic, equal parts of balsamic vinegar to olive oil. You saw me sprinkle a little salt, and I use pepper. I use a lot of pepper, garlic, and I use apple juice concentrate. This is frozen. And you just let it defrost, and you just pour it. This is your liquid for your salad dressing.
Gotcha. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Any other questions? Any other questions?
The only thing I want to say is, you're in Michigan. I have a lot of family in Michigan. So if you run across any Dimps, my middle name is Dimps. You want to tell them that you saw me today.
I'm going to put that out on Facebook. And you know, everybody, you can go visit Hebni Nutrition on Facebook if you're a social media person. They do several live presentations throughout the week. I've joined them several times. Great information. And also, I want to reiterate, they are a nonprofit organization and they're reaching out to the community. And I found out about them from a virtual session they did for people that are here in Michigan. So perhaps you have a group in your area that could benefit from this type of health education. You know, it's important that we reach all ethnicities and all cultures, because we all need to prevent chronic health conditions, and we all need to delay the onset if possible. So I appreciate what she brought here today and shared with us. And if you think it would be helpful for your worksite wellness program, your school district, or your educational institution, reach out to Hebni Nutrition Consultants. I'm sure we'll be working with them in the future. Any other questions?
Please join us for Facebook Live on Wednesday. I'm doing the forgotten vegetable.
The
And
forgotten.
vegetable, the forgotten vegetable, and that's zucchini squash. So be sure to join us then. Also, Rhonda, we'll send you information on our classes that we run virtually. We do wellness classes here from Orlando. And I have a Michigan participant right now. The class before that, I had about 3 Michigan participants. And it's an 8-week wellness series that we do here at Ebony. So I'll make sure you get that information and please join us.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you.
Thank you so much for that invite. And yes, I've seen that on Facebook as well. Nutrition classes for people challenged with diabetes and other chronic health conditions. And I just need to learn how to cook, to be honest. I need to get better in the kitchen,
Well, we do virtual cooking sessions. The individuals that are here in Orlando, they come in and get a meal kit. And the meal kit contains everything they need for that recipe. And our out-of-state participants, we send them the recipe so they can pick up the ingredients. And we actually cook together. I'm at my house and at the stove, and we actually cook a meal together. So it works. It's a lot of fun because you get those non-cooked questions that are hilarious. So, we just have a good time with it.
Absolutely great. That's fabulous. Thank you again for joining us. Everybody give Fabiola a hand, a high five, a heart, claps. You know how to do your reactions. Thank you so much. And